Hello and welcome to the Kindred Essence Tarot and to my latest reading, which is on what is the karma for the narcissist in your life. So take a look at the three piles. Pile number 1, the black rock pile. Pile number 2, the purple flashlight pile. Pile number 3, the silver coin pile, and see which one resonates the most with you for the particular narcissist in your life. Also, it could be the karma for this particular narcissist could be for another narcissist as well too. So consider that when you might unconsciously pick a pile that's for another narcissist in your life. So yeah, make your selection now. Pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3 for the karma for the narcissist in your life. Or a karma for a narcissist that has been in your life as well too. So maybe they're not in your life anymore. Hopefully they're not in your life anymore, because we don't want these types in our life. But yeah, so let's get started. All right, pile number 1. What is the karma for the narcissist in your life, past or present? All right, so the black white pile. Let's see what we can pick up with the energies of this pile. So we've got the 4 of Wands, the Temperance card, the 7 of Cups, the Emperor, and the Emperor. Oh, interesting. The Emperor and the Empress together. So what I'm getting is that for some of you, I'm getting the message that you were very. I'm getting a message that you were very clear about what you wanted when you decided you did not want this kind of narcissistic energy in your life. So that's the first thing I'm getting. I'll get to the karma as well too, but that's just the first. That's the first message that I got, that you were very clear about what you did not want in your life. So I'm hearing congratulations for that, for having clarity and deciding that you want a cup that is so much better than what this narcissist can offer you. So I'm getting different messages. I'm getting that we've got the 4 of Wands and the Temperance. I'm hearing that this person, there's a lot of pretended. They pretended to have a healing energy and a strong foundation in your life in some sort of way, whatever way that this happened to be. They pretended to have this healing energy and this strong, solid foundation, but they really had no such thing. They just really they were just all about attacking and using you. I'm hearing that they were the negative aspect of the Emperor, by pretending to be the positive aspect of the Empress, is what I'm hearing. That they pretended to be this nurturing, loving, giving, safe person, but they were really a cruel, uncaring control freak, is what I'm hearing. But let's see if I can get some more. What is the karma for this particular narcissist? I'm hearing that in some cases it's related to attacking and lying with your stability. So the karma, because oftentimes the karma that a person will get, so melody, interesting, and I got 4 as well too, melody, sweetheart. I'm hearing that they won't find somebody who's sweet to them like you. Oh, I can't, I'm looking at the frame, it's not in the frame. I'll put this up here, the Gypsy Oracle card. So I'm hearing that there's a melody, there's a basically a they're going to have a melody, and that somebody, and I'm hearing that they may have, hearing for you, they may have acted like they had some sort of melody, and like some sort of physical melody, and this might not resonate for everybody, but then they're actually going to have a melody, but no one will take either way. So I'm hearing this person would always be acting sick to get you to take care of them, but now they're going to actually be sick and the person won't take care of them. But something about, they'll actually will get a melody. That's the karma for them. But also enemy. I'm hearing that they're going to have enemies, and I hear enemies in far-reaching places that they cannot have thought of. I'm hearing, and then I'm looking at this dark rock. It kind of reminds me of Darth Vader. It's sort of like they'll have enemies in places that they didn't, and melancholy. This could lead to a lot of melancholy. And then I'm going to hear what's some more karma for them. I'll get some more messages. What is their karma? So yeah, I'm getting it. There was a lot of pretending. I kept on getting to. They're pretending to be the Empress, the good, loving person. But then they the sort of, they're pretending to be an emperor, or pretending to be an empress, but they're really a control freak who's mean. And the King of Wands is, they'll have, somehow their power will be taken away from them by people in high places. Interesting. That's what I see with the rock over here, this dark, like, hidden enemies that they won't be able to foresee or predict. Interesting. For the Ace of Knight of Wands. Interesting. So it's sort of like the King of Pentacles. So it's sort of like they're not going to, some sort of enemy in high places for some will prevent them in some cases. But then I'm hearing too, for their karma is because they lied about providing, they switched from pretending to have a stable, good person where they really had this, they pretended to be like a healing person, and then they were actually something much else, like a cruel control freak is what I'm hearing. So I'm hearing for some, they could have been a spiritual sort of narcissist, somebody who pretends to be a certain way when there's something else entirely. And but so for their karma for that is, like I said, the dark people, or dark people with dark intentions. So I'm also hearing that they won't be able to move forward and get what they want, because the Knight of Wands is about the passion of moving forward. So I'm hearing that wealth could be important, or more, not so much wealth, but what wealth and the prestige, it's about image for them, right? It's very much about image. So I'm hearing that they won't be able to get the prestige that they want. They'll be blocked because the Knight of Wands into getting what they want and having the prestige that they want. They won't be able to have that. And I'm hearing prestige even more important than money. Money is important to them, but not necessarily for the things that it buys so much. But for the prestige that it gives them, it somehow they'll be blocked from having this prestige, is what I hear, and moving forward and having this prestige. Interesting. And so yeah, I'm hearing also, what is some retreat? So I'm hearing that it's important to retreat from this narcissist, because they can really get you in their orbit and be very, very abusive. And also to have faith for yourselves. This is advice for you to move away from this energy, right? To retreat, have faith. That's another one right here. Engage higher reason too. And I'm hearing that this person does not have the ability to engage higher reason, but you can learn from them and not be who they are. You can you can have faith, retreat from them. I'm hearing it's very important to retreat, to get away from this particular narcissist. And let's see what else. Make necessary sacrifices. And I'm hearing for that, it's more like, I'm hearing they were not willing to make the necessary sacrifice to create what create something for you. But I'm hearing for that is, okay, I'm hearing for make necessary sacrifices. I'm hearing a different image, or a different message from that, is that they were not willing to make the sacrifices. But do not dishearten, because there are people that do want to make the sacrifices. They will make the sacrifices, and they will make you feel not important in a narcissistic way, but important in the sense of, treating you in the way that you deserve to be treated, is what I'm hearing, right? Making you like, an appropriate part of their life. So don't worry, just what I'm hearing from this card is, don't worry, just because this person, this narcissist, this pile one black rock narcissist, just because they were self-centered does not mean that every man or every woman that you meet thus forth will be this self-centered. So I'm hearing that for you to get away from this energy, you have to, or you don't have to. I'm not telling you what to do, because it's always about your empowerment, but it's about it will be like I'm hearing it's very important to scrub the emotions clean from this particular person, and to recognize, and I'm hearing lose the cynicism, as hard as that can be, but I'm hearing that will be to lose the cynicism about this particular person. It will deal with this, sort of a deep inner psychological cleansing, I'm hearing. And a deep psychological cleansing will help you realize that you're worth more than how this narcissist treated you. I hear that's the most important thing. And that's also about this rock too. It's like a clearing rock. So I'm hearing that a deep clearing is very important. And I'm hearing this may connect to childhood trauma, as when we encounter these people, these types of people, it often is. So I'm hearing that a deep healing. So yeah, this I think it's obsidian rock facilitates that healing. So you may want to really want to heal this energy, make that your strong intent, and you can up level from this person and find somebody so much better, somebody who treats you with the love and the dignity that you deserve. So that's all we've got for pile number 1, the karma for this particular narcissist. Now it is time for pile number 2. Hello, pile number 2, the purple flashlight pile. Let us see, what is the karma for the narcissist in your life or past? It could be present in your life, but hopefully it's in the past, or this narcissist is, let's hope is becoming part of your past, hopefully. But the narcissist, irregardless, it's the karma, purple flashlight pile number 2 for the karma for the narcissist. What is it? The narcissist that you have encountered. Let's see. We've got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, the Hierophant, the Fool, 3 of Swords, and the 3 of Pentacles. Let's see right here. Okay. Make sure all the cards are in the frame, and let us see what karma we have for this particular narcissist. So I'm hearing that this could be a spiritual narcissist who is I'm getting an energy of a very overt narcissist. Could be a spiritual narcissist who likes to beat people over the head with judgment, likes to call people, likes to point out people as being foolish, likes to, I'm getting an energy of a very judgy, could be a spiritual narcissist. So it's like, yeah, it's a spiritual narcissist, but someone who likes to very overtly, because there's different, anyone who knows about narcissists and knows, or who's read up about this subject knows there's like an overt narcissist and a covert, but I'm getting more of an energy of an overt. And if it is a covert narcissist, it's one that, like, their overtness is shown when they like to point out, they really I'm hearing they're a very emotionally unsafe person who likes to point out the flaws of other people, likes to, who likes to sort of, put people down and pound like this sort of, what's the word, self-righteousness towards other people, like a very judgy, self-righteous, put-down-ish energy. That's what I'm getting. Probably overt, but if overt in this particular area of judgmentaling, putting people down. So what I'm hearing for their karma is that I'm getting getting 2 immediate threads, and I'll talk about those and I'll see if I get anything more. But the first thing I get, 2 different bits of karma are coming to my mind for this particular narcissist. And what I'm getting is that their judgment that they've tried to put on other people, it's sort of like they sling the mud on other people, sling the mud on other people, sling the mud on other people. Oh, they're foolish. I see this Hierophant slinging the mud on other people, blah, 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 on and so forth, will be turned on them. Like they somehow, and it's very funny because it's like, I mean, karmically, if you keep on slinging mud on other people, and dumping down negativity on other people, then it's bound to come back to you eventually. But I see that it's going to eventually, I hear hit them with a snap, and I hear this image of like a dish rag I'm just seeing this image, either a dish rag, and it's going to sound funny, when you snap a dish rag, but I'm also seeing like when you're in the stable and they snap those, what do you call it? Those whips or something. You snap those whips, and somehow it's going to snap back. Like I'm hearing something. Okay, I'm getting more details about this. somebody's gonna say something, like they're gonna dumping down here. They're so used to dumping down, pointing on the flaws of the people, judging energy. Somebody's gonna snap back into them in a way that is very poignant is the right word. So I think this image of somebody's gonna send it right back to them, but in a way that it gets to them emotionally, and they may feel like they're out in the cold. And I'm not hearing that. It's sort of like it will elicit all these feelings of being. I'm not seeing that they're necessarily outside in the cold, although it could be this, but it's sort of like this. They'll get this zing back that is more powerful than this person thinks they're putting on this person, and they'll suddenly get it. And then I'm hearing the word psychosis too. This person could kind of, like, I'm getting a sense, and not only are they avert, but they could have a tendency towards, I'm not shaming anyone with psychosis, because it's a different thing than, narcissistic personality. But it's like I'm hearing that it's sort of like they go into this, something will happen, and I'm seeing them almost like they heaping this image, oh, people are foolish. You like to look at people as foolish and always look down at people, But it's like, then it's sort of this energy, they'll be going off the cliff into this energy. But I'm hearing it's not necessarily, it's like not that they'll be literally, but it's in their brain, their psyche will be out in the cold and feeling so out. But it's not really even about, what I'm hearing is it's not really about, it's about the madness in this person's mind, I'm hearing. Like, it's sort of like they're almost going to this state of madness because of their narcissism. Because I'm hearing that their narcissism is very high, and they'll kind of like go into this mad world because they can't handle their own BS, is what I'm hearing. Like, it's sort of like they... I had a drink of water. Sorry about that. It's sort of like they go into this mad world because they can't even, their emotions are very diluted and insane. So I'm getting an energy of like overt or just a very delusional narcissist. And yes, they all are kind of that way, but it's like I'm getting a particular flavor of this person being very almost delusional. It could be a woman, but I just had an image. Yeah, I'm hearing it could either be a woman or a man, but it's like a man pounding on the table, being just absolutely crappy and everything. And then like just sort of losing it, and people just like, what the hell is wrong? What the hey is wrong with this person type thing? What the people just wondering what is wrong with this person, because it's like their emotions will be brought to a boil, but like it's sort of, people will be like, what the hey is wrong with this particular person, if that makes any sense. I don't know about swearing on YouTube. Yeah, anyway, but so also, and I'm hearing too, is it, yeah, and then the Three of Swords, that I'm hearing that too, that will be, I'm hearing because the person, it's almost they won't feel, their narcissistic delusions are pretty severe, and because they won't feel the pain that they've caused and are in, it's like they cause a lot of pain because they're not even feeling their own pain, and they develop, this is how narcissistic personality happens in a lot of cases, right? The person, they have childhood trauma, and then they, no excuse for it, doesn't excuse the behavior, obviously, but it's sort of like, I'm hearing that they're going to go almost mad because they don't feel the source of their own pain, because we've got Three of Swords in reverse, and I get the sense it's not coming out of this energy, it's going further into it because they're not going to feel it. They're just, and I'm hearing that they're probably most likely just going to be psychotic and crazy to the end of their life, because I'm getting a really imbalanced energy for this person. That is. And also I'm hearing Three of Pentacles. I'm hearing either they won't be admired in the way that they want to, or they won't be admired in the way that they want to with the Three of Pentacles. Like, I kind of covered this because of YouTube and everything, and they don't want nudity. So I call them my nudity stickers. So I cover the cards that have nudity, but it shows like somebody drawing, like there's a naked woman there, and the two people there are drawing this woman, right? And it's sort of like I'm hearing they're not going to be admired in the way they want to, and for for a narcissist, this is not, does not feel like a good thing whatsoever, right? It's like they don't have it, or that not being admired in the way that they want, not getting the validation and attention that they want, which is a bottomless pit, I hear. Also having not, they're having their project, their narcissistic pet projects recognized, not having their narcissistic pet projects. I'm hearing the word, yeah, pet project. So it could be any number of things. It could be an artistic project. It could be something that they really want it could either be themselves they want recognition for, but it could also be some sort of project. I'll just leave it at that. But they want that recognized, and they're not going to have, that's another part of it. But it's, the bigger part is their sort of cesspool. That's just kind of a tendril of their overall cesspool of psychotic energy. That they seem to be kind of that energy of that way. Anyway, so let's see. I think that's all we've got for pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed that. Good luck. I'm hearing you should probably stay away from this person, or yeah, the last message is stay away from this person, or watch the fireworks from a distance. That's what I heard. Watch the fireworks from a distance. And I hear you'll know, the people who are meant to know what that means will know what it means. Stay away from the narcissist, but watch the fireworks from a distance. Interesting. That was pile number 2. Now let's move on to pile number 3, the silver coin pile. Good thing to invest in if you have a bit of extra money, apparently. Some silver. Yeah, we've got the silver coin. I'm not sure why that is associated with this particular pile, but it is, and let's see what we've got. So the karma for the narcissist in your life, past or present. So it could be, hopefully they're leaving your life, or in the process of leaving it. What do we got here? We've got, interesting. Okay, we've got 5 of Cups. We've got the Sun. We've got the 4 of Cups. We've got the 9 of Cups, and we've got the Hanged One. It's funny, they call it, like, I got another deck recently, and it's called the Hanged, instead of the Hanged Man, they call it the Hanged One. So each deck has its slightly different variation, which is kind of interesting. That each has their different energy. All right, let's see, what do we have here? So, okay, so I'm hearing that I'm first drawn to the 9 of Cups. And I'm hearing that this is a person, they almost see, they're very kind of a spoiled energy with the 4 of Cups. So the 9 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, they're very kind of spoiled, and they expect, I'm hearing they expect prima donna treatment. And I'm trying to remember what that is, but like, I'm seeing this image of, they expect people to wash their feet and do their nails, and basically just always wait around for them. That's what I'm hearing. Everything revolves around this person, right? They feel that, maybe that's because the circular shape right there, the circular shape. So they expect everything to revolve around them, for people to wait, to have people hang around on their, I'm hearing they expect everybody to hang around on the every world. And I hear that they're part of their karma. And I'm going to get more details too about, so I'm hearing that this person, they really drained. I'm hearing they were very much an energy vampire, narcissist towards you. They drained your energy. They didn't give anything back. And they didn't care anything about it. They didn't care anything about it. It's just like they took, and they expected more. It was never enough. But I'm hearing they expect people to just hang around. They expect, if I see with the Hanged One, they expect everyone to either wait around for them and revolve around them, or just, they expect, and I'm hearing this could be a conversational narcissist. They expect people to just, to listen to them, and they don't really care about your problems, is what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing that they're going to realize that the world does not revolve around them. I'm hearing with the Sun here, I'm hearing there's a negative aspect to the Sun. Part of their karma is going to realize is that the world does, like, I'm hearing that their narcissism is so entrenched, and they really, this particular person, they believe, And I know all narcissists do, but I'm hearing that this person, they really believe in their superiority. Like it's so this is what I'm hearing, that they really have a strong belief in their, that people should hang on their every word and sort of just narcissistically just kowtow to them. But I'm hearing that the Five of Cups, that it may not seem like karma, like a strong karma as the other piles, but I'm hearing, I assure you, it is very severe karma, because it's sort of like they basically they believe that it all revolves around them, and they're going to figure out that this is not the case. And I'm hearing the sun, their sun will be dashed in such a severe way that it's sort of like that is very much a karma for them, and it will be this fall from grace. And I'm hearing, okay, some more details about it. So I'm hearing they really drained, and I'm hearing also they could have drained you or somebody else's took emotionally, or even in some cases they may have taken financially without even thought of returning. Like just sort of like, I'm hearing they're unethical with money is what I'm hearing. They're very unethical with money, or they drained you financially or emotionally. And I'm hearing it in some cases, they see themselves as a very high-end scholar, and people should just listen to them, and if they don't, that's the problem. That's a problem. But then it's sort of like, I'm hearing that they're going to figure out that this is not misfortune. I've got misfortune too. And it's sort of like they feel that they're going to feel very, what I'm hearing is that they're going to feel very, just this realization that everything does not revolve around them is basically is something that is going to dash them. So like they will feel that the universe, because they almost feel that like people hang on their every, like they expect, I'm hearing like in your conversations, like they'll expect you to listen to them for, this is what I'm hearing, they'll expect you to listen to them for an hour and a half, whatever their problems, I'm hearing for some, it's sort of their scholarly discourse. They'll expect you to listen to them for an hour and a half of undivided attention, while they only listen to you for 5 minutes, is what I'm hearing. It's such an imbalanced scenario. But it's like I'm hearing a conversational, like a cerebral narcissist, either a cerebral narcissist or one that wants you to listen to enemy. And I'm hearing that they will feel, when they realize that the world, it's almost like this is the karma, that they realize they're going to have their Five of Cups, their hopes dashed, when they realize, they come to this realization that makes them feel that everyone's the enemy, and they're so unfortunate. The fact that, and it's just, it's like, and I'm hearing nobody, it's like they expect things that nobody else expects. Like nobody expects people to listen to somebody out, like the fact that people don't listen to them for an hour or 2 hours and give them like extra, so much attention that is so like unbelievably that anyone, but they're going to realize that they don't have the right to ask this, and that will be, the realization will be such a absolute foe. Yeah, they're going to feel like everyone's the foe, everyone's the enemy, when it's not the case. Like I'm hearing they're an enemy to other people, but they feel that but they'll feel, oh, their hope is so dashed because people don't listen to them for hours, and they're scholarly, or they're whatever it is that they think is so important for people to listen to. They're going to realize, no, people just aren't that interested in them, and that will be the karma for them. And yeah, they'll realize that, and eventually I'm hearing that after decades, they'll realize that what they thought was love was not actually love at all. It's not love, because I'm hearing that they have a very distorted version of love and what a friend is. Like they have a very distorted of what a love is and what a friend is. And it's not, they're going to figure out this is so distorted, but I'm hearing it's going to take them decades to realize this, because you know, their narcissism is very entrenched. And I'm hearing that the universe is giving them a gift, but they won't realize it for decades at a time. And yeah, so that's what I'm hearing. And let's see if I can get some advice for, so we've got keep your commitment. So what I'm hearing from that is keep your commitments to yourself. That's what keep yourself. So keep your commitments. I'm hearing that that the advice is keep your commitments to yourself. Because I'm hearing that you may have, with this particular narcissist, you feel like you have to bend over backwards for this person. I'm hearing like you may be a codependent, unhealthy empath. No judgment, but that may be the energy that you're correcting within yourself. And that's interesting. Before I saw this card, I heard keep your commitments to yourself, and then I got nurture yourself first. So I'm hearing that the energy of this is that, like, this whole scenario, and I'm not excusing this person's behavior, but it's about attending to yourself. Because I'm hearing that maybe you attended to these types of, I'm hearing this was a very extreme example, but it's like you need to learn to attend to yourself and to your own needs instead of being sucked into other people's unhealthy vortexes. That's what I'm hearing. If you nurture yourself, so that lesson here is to nurture yourself first and to love yourself, and therefore you will not be sucked into other narcissist vortex. So I'm hearing that will be, by doing that, like keeping that commitment to yourself, going within yourself, healing those sort of, no judgment, because we all have them, imbalances within yourself, then you will basically be able to get away from this type of energy, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, you'll be able to have healthier, you want to have healthier, truly healthy people in your life, and you do this by nurturing yourself first and just holding true to what is, not being swayed by these unhealthy people's vortexes, and not buying their manipulative energies or vortexes, whatever that energy, unhealthy energy field is. Like, I think you know what that is in everyone's own particular case. But that's it feels, and their karma is, I'm hearing, you may not always see it but I'm hearing trust it. I'm hearing trusted. It is psychic and it is severe. It is mental, it is psychic, and it is severe. You may not ever see sort of this person's fall from grace, but they will have a fall from grace in their own mind for the energies, for the imbalanced energies that they've put out on you and other people. And I'm hearing this is a private thing that you may not see, but I'm hearing trust it, that this energy is occurring in this person's life. Interesting. So yeah, that's all we've got for pile number 3. I hope that was helpful to you on your journey, and I wish you much healing and much love.